Hey guys, if all of you who are watching this video can please subscribe, then I might get 200 subscribers in the next few days. Thanks, and enjoy. When did you become the very thing you swore to destroy? When I vacuumed up a Lego and was like, eh. A few years ago I would say yo ironically to make fun of people who said yo. Now I start almost every conversation with yo dude. How long will it take people to learn this unbreakable law of the universe? Irony will always develop into sincerity, given enough time. Given enough time, irony usually develops into rusty. I appreciate her existence. Won the 8th grade poetry slam by writing a poem about my anger towards my grandfather for drinking and smoking himself to death. By my 22nd birthday I was putting down 2 packs of cigarettes in a pint every day. Now I'm 3 months sober and clean from cigs though. At first I thought you meant a pint of beer every day and I was like, sounds good to me. I thought he diddle me in a pint of beer. What do you think he/she meant? Just want you to know, this internet stranger is proud of you for quitting your addiction. When I became a parent. You swore to destroy parents? Or children? I swore to destroy parents. I was an exceptionally stupid child. And hey, you can pass those amazing genes on to your kids. Fortunately she got her mom's smarts. If she got mine she'd be doomed. Does she have your looks? We gotta be sure if she's doomed in other departments. Oh my god, you killed him. He's right, I'm hideous, but no, she looks like her mom. Gotta hand it to ya, you took that one like a champ. Comedy answer, Reddit account. Serious answer, my company's director forced me to accept a promotion to management. I can seriously relate to the comedy answer. And I can relate to the serious one. I don't want a job where I have to deal with like me. I'm getting promoted to middle management next month. I have a Rage Against the Machine poster above my desk. I work at home. The irony is not lost on me. Some of those that had posters are the same that were bosses. Shilling in the name of. Drank a ton of milk when I was a kid because I believed lactose intolerant people were wimps. Lo and behold, I'll my pants if I have a glass of milk nowadays. I make video games and 95% of my career have been on consoles. Had to help out a team at work a few years back with a mobile game and they made me add in the bit where the pop-up comes up asking you to rate the game. I died a lot inside then. Much better than those adding ads with no close signs. I hope they get an ad too. Or when they know when you're going to be touching TH screen in a specific area and they throw an ad right in there, just in that perfect time where your brain has made the decision to move your finger and before your finger has hit the screen. That is a very specific hate that I can get behind. I used to be anti-smartphone. Now if it's not by my side I go crazy. You sound exactly like my mom. In one breath she'll say, look at everyone glued up their phones, and then in one swift move pull her phone out. I love my mom, but man it's annoying. In one breath she'll say, look at everyone glued up their phones, and then in one swift move pull her phone out. It feels so crazy to me, since when I was a kid, I wasn't even allowed to watch TV while eating. But now my parents can't even get through their favorite TV shows without using their phones. It's like the rest of the world developed ADHD when I grew out of it. I bought Crocs and a whacker on the same day, and me now. Anyone can be a father, but it takes Crocs and a whacker to become a dad. When I picked up smoking at the age of 17. Same here, but I took it up at 16. Best friend and I always swore we wouldn't and we were constantly bugging her dad and my mum to quit. Both of us ended up as smokers and eventually both our parents quit. All on this thread, never give up the fight. I started at 16 too, tried to quit many times, eventually came to believe that quitting would never stick, finally quit for good at age 32, 3,5 years cigarette-free. The day I told my daughter she can't have ice cream for breakfast. Similarly, the first time I answered the 5 millionth question why with, because I said so. It just came out uncontrollably, I didn't know how to stop it. Edit. For the curious and / or judgmental, kiddo was 5 and was stalling on purpose so we wouldn't leave on time for school. They were asking why they had to put on shoes, followed by the but why game, sassy edition, without wanting the actual answers or reasons. We all know the game. Fastest I got my nephew to ever shut up was with a why what, essentially requiring him to formulate a coherent question based on the answer I'd just given him, seemed to break the little. I reply with, why do you think? It encourages conversation and creativity when the child is truly curious, and it shuts down the child who is just whining for fun. I tend to try to engage the kid, and asking the kid to rephrase the why question to include parts of the answer quickly filters out genuine curiosity from just asking for attention. I installed Snapchat. I've honestly really come to like Snapchat. It makes it easier to stay in contact with friends who live really far away, but it feels a lot less performative and more personal than Instagram and other platforms. That's exactly how I feel about it. People around me are all on Insta for sharing pics, but there's something about Snapchat that leaves things in the moment. I feel like Snapchat tends to have more behavior, which when I'm with friends IRL all we do really is the real life equivalent to, so it works really well. Exactly, before I had Snapchat, I would just send random to people and it would always stay in the chat forever. Snapchat is great for useless, you still wanna share. I remember when Instagram brought out their stories and filter features and Redditors were going mental for it, saying Snapchat was going to die within a year and everyone will use Instagram now. I got downvoted for pointing out what people use Snapchat for and that Instagram doesn't fill its boots at all. I was right, nobody uses Instagram like they do Snapchat. The stories thing is just something people use to share posts and upload the pictures they want people to see, but don't want to have on their profile forever. But no, if you'd have asked Reddit when they came out, Snapchat was going to be dethroned the second Instas came out because they didn't know what the Snapchat is even used for. I didn't like gay people. Guess what? You bought a gay person? SHHHHHHH. I'll just buy one, he says to himself. These days he's got a closet full of them and nowhere to store them all. A gaggle. A collection of gays is a gaggle. We prefer good stewardship in the husbandry of the homos. He.